Most people will never become who they're capable of being. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack luck, but because their mind breaks the moment life gets uncomfortable. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to give you a 30-day, day-by-day system to rebuild your mind into something unbreakable. Not with hype, with psychology, neuroscience, and a plan you can actually follow. Stay till the end, because day 30 involves a test that 90% of people fail, and I'll show you exactly how to pass it. Here's the uncomfortable truth psychologists have known for decades. Your brain is wired to protect you from discomfort, not to make you great. Every time you choose the couch over the gym, the snooze button over the alarm, the excuse over the effort, your brain rewards you with a small hit of dopamine for avoiding pain. This is called the path of least resistance, and it's the single biggest reason 92% of New Year's resolutions fail by February. An iron mindset isn't something you're born with, it's a skill. And like any skill, it's built through repetition, friction, and controlled discomfort, not willpower alone. So let's build it. 4 weeks, 4 phases, 1 transformation. Quick science, then we go straight into action. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity, its ability to rewire itself based on repeated behavior. Every time you do a hard thing on purpose, your brain strengthens the neural pathway connected to discipline and weakens the one connected to instant gratification. This is the same principle Navy SEALs use, the same one elite athletes use, and the same one used in cognitive behavioral therapy. It's called callousing the mind, a term popularized by David Goggins, but rooted in real behavioral science. The goal of the next 30 days isn't to feel good. It's to prove to your own brain through evidence that you follow through, even when you don't feel like it. Let's break this into 4 weekly phases. Most people try to change behavior first. Iron-minded people change identity first. You don't try to wake up early, you become someone who wakes up early. This is called identity-based habit formation, and it's backed by research from psychologist James Clear and behavioral scientists at Stanford. 1. Wake at the same time every day, even weekends. Consistency regulates your circadian rhythm and willpower reserves. 2. Make your bed immediately. Sounds small. It's your first win of the day, and completed microtasks trigger dopamine that fuels momentum. 3. 5-minute cold shower finish. This is your first daily rep of choosing discomfort on purpose. 4. Write 1 sentence. Today I am becoming someone who doesn't quit. By day 7, you're not trying to be disciplined. You're collecting evidence that you are disciplined. You cannot build a strong mind while constantly comforting a weak body. Physical discomfort is the fastest, most measurable way to train mental resilience because it gives your brain instant, undeniable proof that you can endure more than you think. 1. 30 to 45 minutes of movement daily. Walking, lifting, running, doesn't matter what. Consistency matters more than intensity. 2. 1 daily discomfort rep. This could be an extra set when tired, an extra 5 minutes of cardio, or standing instead of sitting for a call. Small, controlled discomfort, daily. 3. Fasting window, 12 to 16 hours. This isn't about weight loss. It's about proving to your brain that hunger is not an emergency. 4. No complaining rule. For 1 full day this week, you're not allowed to verbally complain about anything. Notice how often the urge shows up. Athletes call this controlled adversity training. You're not punishing your body. You're teaching your nervous system that discomfort is temporary and survivable. This week is rooted in Stoic philosophy, specifically the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, later validated by modern cognitive behavioral therapy. The core idea: you cannot control events, only your interpretation of them. 1. Morning reflection. Ask, What's one thing today that could try to break my focus, and how will I respond calmly? This is called negative visualization, and it removes the shock factor from setbacks. 2. Evening review. Ask, where did I let an external event control my internal state today? 3. The 10-second rule. When something frustrates you, pause 10 seconds before reacting. This interrupts the amygdala's fight-or-flight hijack and re-engages your prefrontal cortex, the rational brain. 4. Reframe one failure this week as data, not damage. Write down what it taught you. This is the week most people underestimate, and the week that separates people who look disciplined from people who are unshakable. By week 4, discipline is becoming automatic, but automatic habits still need a why, or they erode the moment life gets busy. This is where you connect everything to a bigger vision. 1. Write your iron identity statement. One paragraph describing exactly who you're becoming and why it matters to you, your family, or your future. 2. Teach someone what you're learning. Explaining a concept forces your brain to encode it permanently. This is called the protégé effect. 3. Stack all previous habits, cold exposure, movement, reflection, discomfort reps, into one unified morning and evening routine. If you complete that final test, you haven't just built a habit. You've built evidence, real, lived evidence, that your mind now works for you instead of against you. Before you go, 3 mistakes will quietly kill this entire 30 days if you're not aware of them. Mistake number 1, all or nothing thinking. Missing one day doesn't erase progress, but believing it does will make you quit entirely. Psychologists call this the what the hell effect. One slip becomes an excuse to abandon everything. Miss a day, restart the next one. That's it. Mistake number 2, chasing motivation instead of building systems. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings are unreliable. Systems don't care how you feel. Mistake number 3, doing this alone with no accountability. Studies on behavior change consistently show that people who track progress or share it with someone else are significantly more likely to follow through than those who don't. Let's lock this in. Week 1. Build identity through small, unbreakable promises. Week 2. Train your body to prove discomfort is survivable. Week 3. Master your response, not your circumstances. Week 4. Anchor it all to purpose and pass the final test. An iron mindset was never about never feeling fear, doubt, or fatigue. It's about acting in spite of them every single day until your brain simply stops asking for permission. If this gave you a real plan instead of empty motivation, subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down the exact morning routine used by elite performers to stay disciplined for years.